We in St. Catharines proudly claim the heritage and ongoing legacy of Harriet Tubman and the freedom seekers who made our city a city of freedom seekers. But we should be aware this very legacy and symbol has been under attack in North America, which is why we must redouble our efforts and to defend it and the rights of freedom seeker descendants. We saw the vandalism a year and a half ago of the statue of Harriet Tubman not far from here at the Salem Chapel Church, and then the vandalism at the Harriet Tubman Public School, represented here by many students, and a nearby Caribbean eatery. And then in December, there was another attack on a Harriet Tubman statue, this time in Maryland. As far as the vandalism of the Harriet Tubman Public School, it's difficult for any reasonable person, I think, to understand why, when the N-word and racial hate was brazenly displayed, there aren't hate crime charges, when meanwhile in Ottawa, 2 high school students were charged with hate crimes for displaying a hate symbol. The students, faculty, and staff of Harriet Tubman Public School have been resilient, but to give them true justice, we should show we take hate crimes, anti-Black racism seriously in St. Catharines by using the laws we already have against hate crimes. As the mayor said recently, just yesterday, I believe, in his State of the City address, we need to put our actions, our money, where our mouth is. And it's not enough just to make declarations, that's only the beginning. A lot of the work of the last few years of the city's Anti-Racism Advisory Committee's recommendations to council have been lost in turnover into the new council as a list of outstanding staff reports became a new clean slate. This includes relatively simple things like an anti-street harassment bylaw enjoyed by residents in cities such as London, Ontario, and has stood up in court. I hope the new Anti-Racism Advisory Committee the next term will put these recommendations back on City Council's agenda. And we must also not forget that while our city has been home to freedom seekers looking for refuge through the Underground Railroad, it was also a refuge for the other side. Historians have shown many Confederates also fled from the United States into our city, and there was support for the Confederacy here during the US Civil War. But the need for refuge for those fleeing persecution and hardship, though not the same as the freedom seekers, continues, as Dr. Tubman mentioned. The idea of welcoming and helping refugees is being challenged today by those who pit refugees against those who immigrated or fled here in earlier times onto Indigenous land. This is why it is important that there is a rally being held Sunday, March 19, 2 p.m. at another city hall, this time in Niagara Falls, by the Migrants' Rights Network to unite against racism in all its forms. Thank you very much, and have a happy Harriet.